Welcome to today's video where we delve into a powerful Stoic secret that can transform your life, acting as if nothing bothers you. This concept, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, revolves around the idea of focusing on what lies within your control. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By adopting this mindset, you can cultivate a sense of inner peace and emotional resilience amidst life's inevitable chaos. Before we dive into the details, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on any upcoming videos that will guide you further on your Stoic journey. Now, let's explore how embracing this powerful mindset can change the way you navigate through life's challenges. Acceptance of the present moment. You know, embracing the present moment is one of those simple yet profound ways to cultivate peace and resilience in our lives. What's fascinating is how this idea aligns perfectly with a core principle of Stoicism, acknowledging reality just as it is. As the renowned Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By focusing on the present, we not only nurture our emotional and physical well-being, but also learn to let go of the negative emotions that often weigh us down. Now, when we shift our attention to what we can actually control, our thoughts and actions, we're essentially laying the groundwork for personal growth. This reminds me of the work of psychologist Viktor Frankl, who famously pointed out, when we're no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. So, instead of resisting what we can't control, we can learn to accept it, which can significantly boost our emotional resilience. Interestingly enough, research has shown that practicing mindfulness, a crucial part of living in the present, can reduce anxiety and improve emotional regulation. For example, Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, a pioneer in mindfulness-based stress reduction, emphasizes that mindfulness helps us become aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing us to respond rather than react. This acceptance doesn't just bring a sense of tranquility, it also equips us with better coping strategies during stressful times. Think of it as a toolset for navigating life's inevitable challenges. In line with what the Stoics would advocate, aligning with these principles empowers us to face adversities with grace. As the philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So, as we embrace the present moment, we often find ourselves uncovering a deeper sense of fulfillment through virtuous actions. And it's this very journey that leads us to live a more enriched and resilient life. The next time you find yourself overwhelmed by the chaos around you, remember the wisdom of those who came before us and take a moment to ground yourself in the here and now. Control of perception. You know, it's really fascinating when you think about how our perception of events can completely shape our emotional landscape. This idea is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, which really emphasizes the importance of controlling how we interpret what happens to us. So, let's think about it this way. The events in our lives, in and of themselves, don't hold any inherent power over us. It's how we choose to interpret those events that truly makes the difference. Take, for instance, the wisdom of the renowned Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle is really powerful because it encourages us to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and learning. So, let's say you face a setback at work. Rather than letting feelings of defeat take over, try reframing that experience. What if, instead of seeing it as a failure, you viewed it as a chance to learn something new or to adapt your approach? This simple shift in mindset can significantly enhance your resilience. In fact, Cognitive psychologist Dr. Martin Seligman, known for his work in positive psychology, emphasizes that people who practice cognitive reframing, essentially changing the way they think about their experiences, often report higher life satisfaction. By focusing on the lessons rather than dwelling on the losses, you're not just reducing stress, you're also improving your emotional regulation. Focus on what you can control. Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by the chaos of life? It's something we all experience at some point, but here's the thing. There's a powerful shift that can help transform those challenges into real opportunities. It all comes down to focusing on what you can actually control. This idea isn't new. It's something that many thought leaders have echoed over time. For example, the renowned psychologist Viktor Frankl emphasized the importance of our response to circumstances. He believed that while we can't always control the situations we find ourselves in, we can absolutely control how we react to them, and this shift can lead to a profound sense of peace. When you start to recognize that your thoughts, actions, and attitudes are within your grasp, you'll begin to find a newfound sense of empowerment. It's easy to get caught up in external events or the opinions of others, but when you shift your focus to your own responses, you can navigate adversity with much more grace and poise. As mindfulness expert Jon Kabat-Zinn so wisely puts it, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. This mindset allows you to see obstacles not as insurmountable threats, but as opportunities for growth. By concentrating on what you can control, you're essentially prioritizing your energy on actionable steps. This, in turn, leads to clearer decision-making and a more balanced life. The philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This perspective really encourages regular self-reflection and mindfulness, helping you differentiate between what you can influence and what you cannot. And here's another thing. Practicing compassion and empathy in your interactions can significantly deepen your connections with others. According to Brené Brown, a leading researcher on vulnerability, connection is why we're here. It gives purpose and meaning to our lives. So by focusing on what you can control, not only do you fortify your emotional resilience, but you also uplift those around you in their moments of need. Endurance in adversity. You know, enduring adversity isn't just about getting through tough times. It's really a unique opportunity to unearth your inner strength and resilience. Think of it like this. When you're faced with challenges, you're not just dealing with external pressures, but you're also engaging in a battle with your internal reactions. As psychologist Dr. Martin Seligman suggests, viewing hardships as opportunities for personal growth can significantly enhance our coping mechanisms and overall resilience. It's a lot like being a sturdy tree in the middle of a storm, rooted, unwavering, and strong. Now here's where acceptance comes into play. When we accept circumstances that are beyond our control, we can maintain a sense of calm amidst the chaos. And let's be clear, this doesn't mean passivity. Instead, it allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Renowned author and speaker Brené Brown highlights the power of vulnerability in her research, noting that embracing our struggles can actually lead to deeper connections and greater emotional resilience. So, as you ride out life's tempests, remember this. Each obstacle you encounter is really just a stepping stone that fortifies your inner strength. Philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche famously stated, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." And that idea resonates deeply because when we confront and overcome challenges, we're not just building our emotional maturity, we're also enriching our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Practice of virtue. As we navigate through the unpredictable storms of life, the practice of virtue can really serve as our guiding light. Think of it like a compass that helps us steer through challenges with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This concept is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, with thinkers like Epictetus and Seneca emphasizing that when we focus on virtuous actions, we pave the way to true fulfillment, no matter what life throws our way. By actively cultivating these virtues, we're actually enhancing our emotional resilience. Renowned psychologist Martin Seligman, who is well known for his work in positive psychology, suggests that building resilience allows us to maintain clarity and composure, even when we're faced with adversity. The strength of character we develop through virtuous living really becomes our armor against life's inevitable hardships. Reflecting on our actions and motivations is also a crucial part of this journey towards self-discovery. It not only deepens our understanding of ourselves, but also sharpens our capacity to embody these principles on a daily basis. Philosopher Socrates famously said, "The unexamined life is not worth living," which highlights the importance of introspection in our pursuit of virtue. And engaging in virtuous behaviors not only strengthens our personal integrity, but it also fosters a sense of community. Aristotle pointed out that living virtuously benefits not just the individual, but it also enhances the common good. When we act from a place of justice, we're contributing positively to our surroundings, creating a ripple effect that can uplift others. So how can we actually embrace the practice of virtue in our lives? Well, here are a few practical suggestions. Start by setting daily intentions. Begin each day with a commitment to act with wisdom and courage. This practice allows you to align your actions with your values, which is a concept supported by modern mindfulness practices. Make it a habit to reflect regularly. Take some time to think about your decisions. Are they in harmony with your values? This really aligns with the teachings of Stoicism, where self-reflection plays a crucial role in personal growth. Engage in small acts of kindness. Even little gestures can significantly impact your community and contribute to a sense of justice. Research by positive psychologists, including Sonia Lyubomirsky, shows that acts of kindness can boost our happiness levels, creating a win-win situation. Cultivate emotional resilience. Instead of viewing challenges as setbacks, try to see them as opportunities for growth. This mindset echoes the resilience framework developed by psychologists like Rick Hanson, which emphasizes the importance of learning from difficulties. And finally, connect with like-minded individuals. Surround yourself with others who share your values. This kind of community support can inspire and motivate you, creating a network of encouragement that's reminiscent of the philosophical teachings of Aristotle on friendship and virtue. Incorporating the practice of virtue into your life not only transforms your personal journey, but also enriches your relationships with others. By living with intention and integrity, we can create a more meaningful existence for ourselves and those around us. Attainment of inner peace. Navigating through life can sometimes feel like you're caught in a whirlwind of chaos, right? But here's the good news. Finding inner peace can be your anchor amidst the storms. This sense of tranquility doesn't just transform your experience, it also empowers you to respond with mindfulness rather than impulsiveness. As the renowned author and spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle points out, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. When you truly cultivate this mindset, you're essentially building a protective shield against negativity, which in turn enhances your emotional resilience. Now, mindfulness plays a crucial role in achieving this state of peace. By anchoring yourself in the present, you can alleviate anxiety and foster a deeper sense of calm. Jon Kabat-Zinn, who's a pioneer in mindfulness, emphasizes that mindfulness is not about getting anywhere else, it's about being where you are. This practice encourages you to focus on what you can control, your choices and responses, instead of getting swept away by the uncontrollable chaos surrounding you. But it doesn't stop there. In addition to mindfulness, regular self-reflection and gratitude practices can significantly deepen your inner peace. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflected on the importance of looking inward for fulfillment, reminding us that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When you really understand that true contentment comes from within, you free yourself from the constant need for external validation. Embracing your authentic self then becomes the true path to genuine happiness. Embrace of change. Change is such an integral part of life, isn't it? But instead of viewing it as a disruption, we can actually see it as a golden opportunity for growth and renewal. When we embrace change, it can lead us down unexpected paths filled with resilience and newfound strength. By simply shifting our perspective to accept change, we open ourselves up to a deeper sense of inner peace. So, instead of fighting against what's inevitable, let's explore how accepting change can really enhance our adaptability and emotional well-being. One intriguing approach to embracing change is through something called negative visualization, a technique often discussed by Stoic philosophers like Seneca. By imagining potential losses and challenges, we can prepare our minds and emotions for what may come. Now, this doesn't mean we should dwell on negativity, but rather, it's about arming ourselves with a sense of readiness and strength. Another powerful concept is the idea of a growth mindset, which was popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck. When we frame challenges as opportunities for learning and personal development, we naturally cultivate resilience. This mindset allows us to see failures not as setbacks, but as stepping stones to greater achievements. Moreover, it's absolutely essential to focus on our responses. As Viktor Frankl, the author of Man's Search for Meaning, famously said, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances." While we may not always be able to control external events, we absolutely have the power to determine how we react. This control is such a vital part of navigating change effectively. Staying open to new possibilities is another significant aspect of embracing change. When we cling too tightly to our expectations, we risk missing out on incredible experiences. As the philosopher Alan Watts suggested, life is much like a dance. It's not about finding your way, but about letting go and flowing with the music. And lastly, reflecting on past changes can really provide valuable insights. Think about how the transformations you've experienced have shaped who you are today. As author and motivational speaker Tony Robbins often emphasizes, our past doesn't define us, it refines us. By recognizing our own resilience through past changes, we can foster a greater sense of confidence in facing future uncertainties. In conclusion, remember that just like a tranquil lake, you have the power to stay calm even when life's storms rage around you. By accepting the present moment, controlling your perceptions, embracing change, and focusing on what you can control, you can navigate through life's challenges with grace and resilience. These Stoic principles offer a profound way to cultivate inner peace and strength, helping you transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it valuable, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment to share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future content. Also, share this video with your friends and family so they too can resonate with these ideas and gain the benefits from this wisdom. See you in the next video.